What up? What up? Hey, cut your volume down.
I don't have a volume on. I don't have anything on. What are you listening to?
It's got to be my volume then. You sound like you are screaming at me.
My mic sounds nice. Check one. Oh, is that better?
No, it's not. But I'm cutting you down. Don't worry, I got control. Like you cutting it up. It's going up. I got you.
I didn't do
What's
a
up,
thing.
y'all? This dude over here. Hey, what's up? What's up? Welcome to another edition of y'all know what it is. Our take. I am your host, Sarah, the hostess with the mostest. Y'all know my homie over here.
The
Tay.
troublemaker. T stands for
Hey,
trouble. You know what I'm saying? The T stands for
always.
trouble. Double trouble today. That's what it stands for. What
Oh
up, girl?
my gosh. We don't need no double trouble today. Welcome in, everybody. Though, are you serious? Yeah, are you? Hey, we got a lot of shit to go through, man. It's getting right. We got all our people in. Hey, we ain't got no TikTokers on here today. Hopefully they went over to YouTube or something. We couldn't get connected. They got something with their studio that we ain't want to keep the rest of y'all good people waiting for. So we moving on along, keep it moving. But
Moving on.
that's they can watch the reels. They can watch the reels. But anywho, how your weekend been last couple days since we was last on Saturday?
So they sad too. Man, depressing on one part of the weekend. Most of the weekend was pretty good. It was a little sad on one part of the weekend, but you know that. So that's it. See,
Yeah.
exactly. The T stands for trouble. They know exactly. They know me. They know me.
Yeah. T stands for trouble, double trouble. We know it. Sorry you've had to go through it longer because you probably known him longer than me. So bless your
Wow.
heart.
It's like that.
Bless your
It's,
heart. Bless
it's,
your heart.
it's like that. That's what
Yeah,
boy.
it's like that.
That's my boy Jamie Brown, and I want y'all to check out Jay Lamar. If y'all can check that out, he does some things. You can see him on YouTube.
I'll put it in the chat.
Everything. Put it in the chat, all your stuff, so people can reach out to you and kind of check. He does poetry and some other stuff. I want you to check the stuff out. That's fam right there. So make sure.
Make sure 200 is. Oh my God. I knew he was old, but he didn't want to tell me his age. He wouldn't tell me his age, so he'd be all right. But yeah, you 200. Damn, TT. Anywho.
And how was your last couple of days? Since I done got old in this conversation.
Right, you aged by 100 at least, but no, everything been cool. Everything been kosher. Watching football. I think that's pretty much all I've done football, and it's been great. It's been great. Now we got to talk about all of it. It's been great for me. I've been on TikTok live streaming, and people been really mad. It's crazy how people think certain teams are good, and it's like, what? Huh? You know what I mean? So, to each his own. But hey, we gonna get into it. And everybody got their take, and we got ours, and we about to give it to you in 1 hour or less. Appreciate the shout out always. Ain't nothing to it. What's up? What's up, WPE? And I appreciate you joining. We got a lot of them over there. So on YouTube. We got Twitch out there. I know some of y'all probably in here on Twitch. They've been rocking with me for days. So I appreciate that engagement over there. So, hey, check out E in the chat. Make sure you guys go in there and swipe him up. Check out what he got going on. YouTube at / J.Lamar. 2 R's, that is. So let's get it. Yeah, we always advertising. We'll promote you. We'll get a little flyer. Make sure because we actually do small business Saturdays. So, hey, we're gonna throw him on there for this Saturday. Let's get him in there for our small business this weekend. We got you, Mr. Brown. Appreciate your support. But yeah, Saturday morning we're gonna highlight it. That's what's up. Let's see. It's been a good one. So all I say is I've had a good weekend.
Good for you. I'm glad. My weekend was pretty good too.
Well, look, I didn't have a dog in this fight this weekend because my team played Thursday night, scared the shit out of me, but we won. So I was sitting back chilling. That's all I had to do.
TBT 51809. That sounds like my daughter. That sounds like my daughter.
Is she be on YouTube? Yeah. Thank you for supporting, sweetheart. I appreciate you. She doing better than some. I tell you, my son
Wow.
wouldn't be on here.
Wow. It's like that
Look, and
now.
he on YouTube probably, but not on my station. He playing video games and shit.
Oh, good shout out. That's family love right there. Hey. That's all I'm gonna do. So let's get into it.
But
What we gonna talk about? What
man,
we gonna talk about? We gonna talk about.
well, we're gonna go on to the big boys first. We're gonna do the big boys first, and we get to the little people. But with big boys, we got the NFL. But of course, TT is ready to get to his highlight of his day. We have the Our Take picks have come in, and it is conclusive.
So at the beginning of this conversation, she was like, "We gonna have nobody from TikTok." She trying to keep her TikTok people away from the fact that she never gonna get her chain back. We all know what really happened in here. Torrance won 10-7 once again, and I said a couple of weeks ago she's never gonna see this chain again. Now I would have give up one of these victories for a victory that I really needed this weekend, but I'm just gonna say we won this one. I got my chain back. I see that her little elf has disappeared until next year. And that's the next time she will get the chain back at her house. So thank you for all those who's watching it, who recognizes the champ here. And let's move forward. Score was 10-7. Torrance. Okay, we're done.
You good?
Yeah, I'm good. I
Get
don't
it
need
out.
much these days. I don't need much anymore. I appreciate it.
Oh man, it's I tell you, black people. That's what I'm gonna say.
Why
All
I gotta
right, he
why?
won 10-7, 3 games out. What was the 3 games?
Oh, I'm glad you asked. The 3 game difference would have been da, 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 da. I picked the Texans. You picked the Chargers. I picked the Ravens. You picked the Packers. And I picked Seattle, and you picked Carolina.
But
There's
that
for me.
Ravens win did not help you in real life.
No. I told you that when we started. I said I don't want them to win, but I'm going to pick them for this situation, and it did. So,
Well,
but
you're
I
the big
guarantee I'm
dummy.
not picking them this week. I don't care what the scenario is. I'm not going to be picking them moving forward. So
Well, you were the big dummy. I'm
I'm not the
glad
dummy.
because it's okay. You can add a little raggedy chain. That's all right. I get it back. I ain't worried about it. I personally think we should at least vote on the CFP for Saturday, and we get to have it for the weekend to whoever wins the weekend games, and we'll get that on Tuesday.
Wow. Okay. So you want to try to do anything to get the chain back? So you want to add college football, and we didn't do
It's
all
it's
season.
it's just oh my gosh.
Okay,
You
let's
know
do
what?
it.
I was trying to throw some little. No, we ain't
No,
doing it.
no,
We
no,
ain't
no, no.
doing it
We
because
we we gonna do it
we
for the
ain't doing
family in the back. For the family all in the back seats, we're gonna do the CFP. Let's get it though. Let's talk about some of this NFL.
it. I hate him, y'all. Woo! Texas and Chargers.
Texas.
Texans and Chargers. So this is one of the games that I lost. Everybody thought the Chargers was going to win this game. They were at home. Nobody thought Houston was going to come in there and play defense the way that they did. Nobody thought they was going to win. You didn't either. So stop playing.
Then why did I pick them?
Just to go against me.
Oh well, I don't dislike you that much to go against you, but it was an even match game. Like I said, we will see what's happening, and this actually is helping decide who's going to be the fifth seed and the sixth seed in the playoffs. And the Chargers are constantly slipping as far down as they possibly can. Good game for the Texans to go into LA and say, "This is our house. It's my house, coach," and went in there and smacked the boys around and won 2016. So
I mean,
they
I'm
clear.
not mad that Houston won.
Yes, 'cause we know you're a Houston fan. You love Houston in every sport. So I don't get it. I know it's just one of those games that those are evenly matched. It's the same team. I think they're the same team with a little more offense on the Houston side right now. That's
Yeah,
all.
but nobody trusts Stroud like that. I mean, I said in the first half, oh, we're gonna throw an interception. And he did. But he pulled it out. That's all, and the defense played a big part in that. So that's what
Good
I'll
game.
say.
Well, like I said, it was a good game. It was a good watch. It didn't mean nothing to me at any point, but
Absolutely nothing to me for Houston them. But Houston is still in the hunt. That's what I will say. Where they at? Let me see. Houston. Where y'all at? Texans. They're at the top of the AFC South. So Uh, well, it's between them. I ain't gonna say they at the top. It's between them and the Jazz. So them and the
Mm-hmm.
Jazz are gonna have to fight this out. They just having to fight it out. They're trying to win their division. They've already clinched a playoff spot, so we already know that. Now the Chargers, on the other hand,
How many hands you got? On the other hand, how many hands you got?
I got a lot of them. I got a lot of them. They wasn't playing for nothing, so I just still thought they would win at home, but it is what it is. So whatever. And they were meaningless to me or him in our division. So that's what I say about it.
Well,
Anything else on this dumbass game? On this game, I ain't gonna
mm,
say it was dumb.
mm,
It was a good game.
nothing else on my end. Congratulations. I think both of them are in the playoffs, so it didn't make no
Yeah.
difference. So good game. Moving forward.
Now the game that I did lose, but it felt so good because I know how much it hurts Tay and his Steelers. Yes, I do. So I'll take that L. You can have the change just off of that. You know what I mean? Like real talk. I will take that L. 41-24. What do you have to say?
Contrary to popular belief, this game didn't hurt. This was not the game that hurt me. This didn't bother me whatsoever.
It was a 1-2 combo punch. It was another game that hurt you, but between them both,
no, this
put y'all in a bad
game.
spot.
This is a game that I knew didn't really matter at a certain point because when the Lions lost on the other night, the Packers already clinched and they wasn't even going to bring Love back in there. We was going to look at Huntley versus Malik Willis, and Willis put on a show. Let me get this correct. For Green Bay, Willis put on a show.
My question to you: Should they put Love back in, even put him back in through the playoffs?
Yes.
I know that hurt you to say that. Yes. Why do you fix what ain't broken?
Why? Because it wasn't broken when Love was playing either. He just got hurt. It wasn't broken then. But Malik Willis just made him some money. Malik Willis will be somebody's quarterback this year. So
he gave them so much offensive power. It was. I thought they were a better team with him. I'm not saying nothing against Love.
But then Baltimore had did something that everybody's been yelling for them to do in the last 2 years. Give Henry the goddamn ball. What is wrong with you people?
Please. What is wrong? You bench him for 12 minutes and then you bring him in and he walks all over people like a giant. Jolly green giant. Jolly purple giant.
36 carries, 216 yards, and 4 touchdowns. 4. Green Bay looked like they didn't even want to tackle dude at a certain point. They were like, I don't even know how to even touch this dude. And so I think Huntley threw 6 passes the whole game, maybe 8 at the most, because you didn't have to. You gave the ball to the monster, and the monster ate. He ate a Green Bay defense that was hurt. And I see them as a 1 and out because they don't have any defense right now. But I will tell you, this is a great game in history. I think this is the second time, either second running back in history to have at least 2 200-yard, 4 touchdown games. The other one is Jim Brown. I think is the only other person in NFL history that has that. So
that's crazy.
That is absolutely crazy. So great game by the Ravens, figuring out what to do, and they won the game 41-24. And again, this game didn't mean much to me either. It was just another pick. This one didn't bother me as much. I don't depend on anybody to do stuff for me. I want to do stuff for myself. So that's the purpose of this game.
He was beast mode, okay? Beast. I know there's another beast mode out there, but I mean, he's taking over some reins right now, and he's not to be stopped. They need to give him the ball, and he's gonna run up in y'all too.
That's
all I'm gonna say.
You better call it temptations because that's just your imagination.
Running away with
you.
We can run up in y'all too.
It's just your imagination.
Was this your imagination?
Nope, this was a bad game.
It was this?
This was a bad game.
Bet you wish it was your damn imagination. I like the way you try to play it off like it means nothing and you good.
I didn't say it means nothing. I said it was a bad game. There's a difference in what my statement was. I didn't say it didn't mean anything. But when you went in there with your top 2 wide receivers going, you broke the arm of one of your tight ends.
It's Cleveland.
You're starting outside linebacker out. You didn't have anybody playing, and you were depending on
wins.
And you were depending on that Skeldon to be your number one receiver, it's going to be a problem. Now, let me explain something to you. Pittsburgh is 1-6 in the last 7 times going to Cleveland. I don't care how bad they are. It's kind of like the Redskins and the Cowboys. We don't care how bad they are. They seem to figure out a way to beat Pittsburgh, and that's just what happened. This was a game that Pittsburgh's defense played really well. Cleveland got a fluke touchdown when he threw the ball up, and the dude just kind of fell and caught it in there at the one and rolled in. Only touchdown in the game. We lost it. It meant a lot because it could have solidified the division and ended all this conversation. But we lost, and I don't need to. I'm not going to sit here and be hurt about it. It's just a loss. It didn't take us out the playoff. It just lost the game. That's all it did.
Okay. Y'all will not win one game in the playoff. Okay, let's go next. And we're going to see how this play out. We're going to wait and see. And then we'll see your excuses you have then.
I don't go with excuses. I go with what is known. And what was known was these Carolina Panthers lost to Seattle. Seattle is a good team. Both of them played really good defense for the first half. And I think Carolina's had some bad turnovers in the third quarter. It's what ended up happening in this game.
It was a bad game. You know, they did not play to what everybody wanted to play. I was going for the Panthers. I think they had it in them to do it, but it didn't get it done. So now they sitting back. I think last night they was waiting on something to happen. So, you know, and it did. Now they're in there. So don't even really matter if they beat the Bucs at this point because of another game last night.
Not true. It still depends now. Everybody thinks it's a make it take a game on Saturday. And here's my conspiracies. The NFL primetime this one on Saturday all of a sudden because it means something when you got Tampa Bay against Carolina on Saturday afternoon.
They wouldn't even give the schedule till after the last game on Monday night. Like 10 minutes after the game, then the schedule came out. They had a million of them.
So they primetime this was at 4 o'clock on Saturday, the first game and the only game. And it's against the Panthers against the Buccaneers. Now, we all think that the winner gets to the playoffs, but there is a domino that hits. If Atlanta, another game that don't mean nothing on Sunday afternoon,
they beat the Falcons.
If the Falcons beat the Saints, and you know there's a hated rivalry between the Falcons and the Saints. Atlanta and New Orleans can't stand each other, so this game means something. If the Falcons beat the Saints, Carolina can win or lose. If they win, they're in. It's over. But if they lose to Tampa Bay and Atlanta still beats New Orleans, Carolina makes the playoffs.
That's a win-win for them.
That's a win-win for them, but because it had to be a 3-way tie and everybody be 8-9, and because of the 3-way tie, Carolina wins the tiebreaker.
So does the Bucs even have a chance? They don't even have a chance.
The Bucs got to win and hope New Orleans wins. No, excuse me. If the Bucs win, then they win the division.
They win the division, but that don't mean will they still get in? They're going to take 2 out of that division?
Oh, no.
They're not going to take 2 out of that division.
There's only one playoff left.
Exactly.
Tampa Bay got to win and hope Atlanta loses. That's it.
Okay. Well, we're going to see this weekend. Everything rises. It's week 18. There's nothing left. So this weekend or nothing. Everything rides on Saturday and Sunday. Period.
Yes.
Every single thing.
And the other thing is the other game on Saturday night is Seattle versus San Francisco.
San Francisco.
For the number 1 seed /
it's on the line right there.
Or the division on the line. So all of a sudden,
both of them on Saturday.
NFL primetime, both of them. But that's not the biggest thing. They wait and pushed because they wanted this, and this is why I think Cleveland won, regardless of what we'd have done. They pushed Baltimore and Pittsburgh to Sunday night. Last game.
They ain't crazy. They are not crazy. They are going to put all of those at the primetime spots. And Saturday is on. It's on. There's no college football. You know what I mean? They play Wednesday, Thursday, so they're smart. It's marketing, and they did a good job. And we as fans are loving it. I do.
No, we're not.
I'm here for it.
I gotta wait all until late Sunday night.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? As a team fan.
Why you so stressed?
I'm not stressed. I'm just like I want my team to play so I can watch some good football.
It's
gonna be on Sunday night. Let's go. But
They
let's move
gonna
on.
play.
Next to the next games. We're gonna talk about more of that and on Saturday.
Yes, the Saints is a must, Mama Thompson. They are a must.
So the Saints is a must win for Tampa Bay. They don't help Carolina, but they help Tampa Bay. That's all it does.
It definitely will. So we're gonna see how it moves and how it rolls out for them.
And hey,
But
Mama, how you doing?
hey, Mama.
Now this
Next up,
game, I don't know if this was a good game or a game.
I don't know either. We all still trying to figure this one out. It was dumb, 13-12. Like,
Uh,
just go
Buffalo,
for it. Would you have went to for the field goal? Not the field goal, the extra point.
I'm playing it. Am I playing at home? If I'm playing at home, yes, because I can go to overtime and the momentum. I was going for the overtime because you were scoring. You scored the 13 unanswered points. Philly was already up on y'all. Y'all scored the last few points. So my thing was, why would you go with the momentum? Why?
But he was wide open. Just throw an accurate pass.
But he couldn't. Because the dude was all off balance. He couldn't get it to him. And it was
He's
a
done
great
better.
defense. He has done better, but this is a 13-12 game. That gave New England the division. Congratulations to the mighty Patriots. Philadelphia just climbing up the ladder and getting a better seed.
What they gonna be
Buffalo
third seed? They getting third seed, right?
I think they're either second or third. It depends on who loses and whatever. They still can get the seed, but congratulations to Philly. It was a game. I mean, if you like defense and you like teams, Philly played defense because Buffalo can score. Buffalo didn't play defense because we know Philly can't do that. We know Philly ain't got no offense right now, they can't score. So good job for Philly.
I thought it was gonna be better. I thought it was gonna be an aerial assault. It could have been, but it wasn't. And it was raining. It was horrible weather. I think the rain's worse than snow, so it was horrible. So we'll see how this weekend ends up. But this game, it was all right. But Philly came out. I thought Buffalo would take care of it. They gave it to the damn Patriots. So there it is.
But the next game is what you expected this game to be. This next game is what you thought.
Boy, this thing was everything in a bag of popcorn, man. Listen. 38-42. This game was everything. And Purdy showed them what was up. I said it's not that I'm a 49er fan. These dudes are nothing but plastic and band-aids over there. You hear me? Screws and ointment and all that kind of stuff. And look where they at the position in, and then the Super Bowl goes through their stadium. Man, this is storybook written, Vegas written, FanDuel written, whatever you want to call it.
They are. If they win, they get home field, the number one seed. They get home field all the way through the Super Bowl. If they make it all the way through. You're right. They're band-aids. They were without Kittle this game, but they found other places. And your boy started off the game with a pick six. His first pass was a pick six. First pass, and Chicago's up 7-0. And all of a sudden, the rainfall of touchdowns, and Chicago had a chance to win the game at the end. Dude just could not find anybody open. And he did everything he could to find somebody. He just couldn't find it. But it was a great game. I want to see them two play again, and I'm surprised with Chicago. I love the firepower what Chicago was showing in that kind of scenario.
I was hoping it went to overtime. Personally, I was ready for it. I was ready. That game was everything. But I said the 49ers would win. The Bears, they very much so impressed me. They did. Caleb played very well under pressure and through this whole game because he's usually just a wild card, man. He kept his composure. He did what he had to do. It just didn't have enough at the end.
Ben Johnson has done some things with Caleb and is making him look good. And Chicago has a bright future. They're young and they're getting it. They're a beast. And so keep an eye on the Bears in a few years. I'm not going to say they're going to win anything because I don't know.
No.
But
you can't tell.
But they're not the doormaster they were the last few years. And Caleb has made strides in everything. So, but this is a good game. 42-38. Big game between Seattle and San Francisco this week for the number one seed.
I cannot wait. But the surprise kicker last night, nobody wanted to even watch this game. Okay? I ain't want to watch this game. And it ended up being a Bijan Dan Robinson special up in this joint. This game was amazing. It really was. No one could have wrote it better.
What up, Luke? How you doing today? Welcome in from YouTube. Um, this game, Bijan Robinson. The only disappointment I have in this is why didn't they give him the ball in the last three rushes of the game? He was at 195 yards. He could have gotten to 200 yards and still got to the field goal or either break it. Why did they not do that? He wasn't. Was he tired? Was he hurt? Ain't like he got. Ain't like they make the playoffs. The season's gonna end eventually next week anyway. So
Either way.
so you could be winning the rushing title or whatever you want to do, but that was a disappointment. Other than that, Atlanta played a great game. The Rams came back from 21-0 because I think me and you talked to 21 at halftime. You like, this is why am I watching this? And I was like, the Rams gonna make this interesting because that's what they do.
And they did.
And they did, including a blocked field goal for a touchdown when the defensive lineman blocked it, picked it up, and gave the peace sign. Yes, you
Burst,
see
he waved.
He waved. What up, fellas? And took off. Beautiful.
I was like, but Verse is known for that. He's just getting in his elder days. But he put it on them last night. But this was a really good game that meant nothing to an extent. But the Rams didn't need to lose this game.
It meant a lot to the Rams because of the seeding, and apparently it means a lot to the Carolina Panthers. It could be meaning much more of this victory by Atlanta. This was a godsend for the Panthers. But listen, you don't want to back into the playoffs at 8-9 and still got to play the Rams the first round or Seattle the first round, or because one of them. We gonna see. We gonna see what happens. Now, if Tampa Bay slips in, Tampa Bay got that offense that can light it up and can maybe win a game or two. We'll see, but we gonna keep pounding and go for the Panthers. But that was a great game last night.
That was an awesome game. Hey, after week 17, here go the standings.
The final week of the season that we're going in, nothing else. Look, we can look at the NFC all we want. Every team is in the playoffs except it's going to either be Carolina or Tampa Bay. Right now, that's going to be our choices: Carolina or Tampa Bay. Welcome to the graveyard. And in the AFC, everything has been settled except the AFC North, where it's either Pittsburgh or Baltimore. No ifs, ands, or buts. Nothing else to it. Pittsburgh's winning division right now with a game up. Still got to make it happen. We'll see. So there are your standings. Well, congratulations to New England for winning the East. Congratulations for I think Chicago still need to clinch.
They still have to clinch, but they're in the playoffs.
And again, Jacksonville and Houston are sitting right there, 12 for 11-5. We'll see what happens at the end.
Yeah, that AFC South is still unclinched. We don't know yet or not down there. So we're going to find out. But TT sent this to me. They finally came out with the Class of Hall of Fame final list. And how many will get in? 5 of them?
Probably 4 or 5 of these people, but I'm disappointed.
Wow.
Because I'm still trying to figure out what is holding them from not having Hines Ward as a finalist. That's maybe
he done did something to somebody. I don't know.
He made somebody mad in this scenario, because if you look at it now, I'm gonna look at this and I'm going to tell you who I believe will make it out of this crew.
Okay, I'm looking.
I'm going to say Larry Fitzgerald.
No Drew Brees.
I'm going to say Drew Brees. But do you put Drew Brees in there before you put Eli Manning? There's the question. Do you do that? Because Eli didn't get in his first year. Is Drew Brees the first year ballot Hall of Famer? And Eli wasn't.
No, Manning will get in.
Who else do I see?
Torrey Hope been waiting forever, man.
Yeah, he's been in the finals several years. Reggie Wayne is sitting out there. I'm not sure if it's going to be the year of the receiver.
You know Josh Witten getting in.
No, I don't think Jason's going to get in the first year. I don't think so. But I think Luke Kuechly from Carolina will
what about
be
Woodson?
Darren, maybe, because I don't know if this is his first year or not. Maybe Darren to get in there, but I don't see. This is not a power pack. These are great players.
They ain't had a kicker in a while. Vinatieri might get in there. They ain't had a kicker in a minute.
Oh gosh, you said a kicker, Jesus. So we'll see who they're gonna narrow this down, and we'll find out right before the Super Bowl. I think that's the
Yeah,
answer to the question.
yeah.
So
Yes, we will. But hey, salute to them all and everything they've done for football. That's what I'll say. We will see what happens right before the Super Bowl. But boom, college football playoff quarterfinals is upon us. They will be on tomorrow. One game
tomorrow,
tomorrow. One game tomorrow night. And then, New Year's Day, we got three of them, action packed day. And we about to go on through them and give us our little picks, TJ. I want to know what you got. We down to it. We down to it. Been waiting all season.
let me get my little pen
Now,
ready. You know what I'm saying? Give me a little pen
it
ready.
ain't, but it ain't but 4 games. You know what I'm saying? It ain't but 4 games. I'll say if we tie, you can keep it.
Get my
Oh
little
God,
Torrance pen ready. You know what I'm
that's
saying?
what they say. We couldn't see that. There's a
Yeah, yeah.
torrent.
It says Torrance, yes. And it has a football on it. So if I do it without it, you can see it says Torrance and there's a football.
And he's special, y'all.
And then I light it up. Thank you. That's from my auntie. All right.
Thank you. Well, we're gonna start out with this orange bow with Oregon versus Texas.
Nope.
Wait, I got the right one
Hold
up.
on.
Hold on. Let me get
Hold
the
on.
right one up.
Wait a minute.
Let me get
Which one's playing tomorrow? Let's start with the game that plays
that's
tomorrow.
whichever. I don't know who plays tomorrow. Who plays
I
tomorrow?
think it's the
Let's see.
Cotton Bowl tomorrow. Is it?
All right, let me
I
pull
think
up
it's
the
we're gonna start
Cotton
with the
Bowl.
Cotton Bowl.
All right, let's get the Cotton Bowl up there.
The Cotton Bowl game that no longer plays in the Cotton Bowl.
And yeah,
We don't
that's.
we don't really understand that,
I
even though
didn't
we're
actually skip. I skipped it by accident, actually, so that was my fault. Let's get it.
and let's
Cotton
get in
Bowl.
there. There it is. The stage is set. The Cotton Bowl played in Jerry World, not in the Cotton Bowl. And this is our city, people. This is where we are. We can report live from the Cotton Bowl, which we weren't. We not, because neither one of us going to the game at all. I'm telling you to tell you the truth.
Or that traffic.
No, we're going to avoid that. But we got Miami against Ohio State on tomorrow night. So Miami fans been waiting for this since they claim they got cheated back in whatever that year was with Maurice Claret and everybody from Ohio State, and they literally should have won that game. Yeah, I did call it out. Did not remember names like that. But what I'm going to say is this one, I think this is an easy game for Ohio State. So I'm going with the Buckeyes on this one. What about yourself, Miss Rura?
I think it should be an easy game for Ohio State too. I would never go for Miami. Sorry, I don't think that they should belong up in here. We know how they got here.
You gotta represent your ACC. You better stop playing. You better rep your ACC.
I'm not doing it. Nope, not gonna be a dummy. Nope, not gonna do it. So we both on that one. I tell you that. But we shall see how this play out. This comes on tomorrow night. We will be watching. Until we don't want to watch no more because it could get boring quickly.
Or it could be the best game of the weekend. We never know. Maybe Miami.
I would be mad if Miami upset them because I ain't Ohio State, Michigan. They can kick rocks.
The Big 76 can kick rocks. I agree with you. The whole conference can go somewhere. So
we're gonna keep it moving.
Keep on moving, don't stop. Yeah, keep on moving.
We can get to the Orange Bowl, which is Oregon and Texas Tech. Whew, now this is gonna be a good game. Is this the first one on Saturday?
I'm not sure. I don't know if the Orange Bowl used to be the latest game on Saturday. I remember that watching the Orange Bowl at night.
Not this time. For some reason, it is not. I know that for certain. But go ahead. What you got on this one while I look at what time?
Now this is a tougher game to match up. Texas Tech, the upstarts, the come from nowheres, the NIL pirates, whatever we want to call them. They have built a squad that can play. But then we have Oregon, who's known for their offense and that kind of thing. But we're playing in Miami in a neutral site. You know what I'm doing? I'm going to pick the upset. The upset, I'm going with Texas Tech.
You can't pick no more first. I'm picking the last two games. I'm tired of this.
Wow.
That ain't no upset. You know I'm going for Texas Tech. This ain't fair. You know it.
I can't read your mind. How am I supposed to read your mind?
I'm going first on the next two. I got Texas Tech as well. Or I hate Oregon just because Gabriel from there. Damn them. How about that? That's how biased I'm gonna be. But
Wow.
they do play. Let's see. They play at noon. They actually play the first game. They play at noon.
The Cotton Bowl, I mean, the Orange Bowl is at noon.
No.
Wow.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I am wrong. The Orange Bowl is at noon. Oregon, Texas Tech. Miami, Ohio State got the late game. That's stupid. They play at 7:30. Uh. Now
So,
the game we want to see is in like middle of the damn day.
the last game of the day is
It's Ole Miss and Georgia at 8.
ain't nobody gonna watch that garbage. All right, so we both going
That's
with
why I
Texas
said
Tech,
the middle game. Both going with Texas Tech. Now I got this. I'm going first on these next two. Dead coming.
and so the next game, the Sugar Bowl, the one we were just talking about, that nobody really, well, SEC versus the SEC. Who you got? Since you picking first,
If I want to go for a win, Georgia. No, you know what? For some reason, Ole Miss is sticking out to me. I'm gonna go with Ole Miss. I hate y'all. I know you're gonna go for Georgia, so I'm going with Ole Miss. I'm gonna go with Ole Miss. I'm gonna go with Ole Miss. I hate the SEC, so it'll be an upset
um,
in my
I,
eyes.
I was going with Ole Miss in this game. We both know Georgia will probably win this game because they are the favorites. But there's something about this Ole Miss squad that's going to want to prove that coach wrong for leaving us to go to some school, and we're going to be playing, playing going back to the semifinals, and and
They could get smacked down.
but Georgia has experience, but I think Ole Miss is going to come in there hungry. So I'm picking, and I would never say in my get in my life, I'm going with the Rebels for this particular game. That's all.
Right, let's get it. Now, the game we do want to see. It comes on at 4 o'clock.
So
The Rose Bowl. Okay. That's the one game I'm ready for. Which could be the national championship in my eyes game, but hey, they let them meet up a little early. So I think they want Indiana, Ohio State. I don't know. I don't know how the seasons are what looking, but Alabama, Indiana, and you already know who I'm going with.
you going with who?
You already know Indiana.
So Ferris
They
go with
win it
Indiana.
all. Indiana's gonna win it all.
The battle of the seven-letter squads, Alabama versus Indiana. So, you know, Indiana has the Heisman Trophy winner. Indiana is the number one team in the nation. Indiana is the hottest team right now, has beaten out everybody in front of them.
But they ain't never played nobody like Alabama and the
And,
mystique and everything with it.
and I'm picking Alabama to win this game. Because last year Indiana got to this point and they lost, and I know this is they learned from their experience last year, but it's something I think Alabama's just going to put it together and have this game. It's going to be a close game. I'm thinking it's going to be like 20-17. It's not going to be 34-31. It's going to be basically a 20-17 game, and I picked Alabama to win this one.
I wouldn't be shocked. I think it would be horrible for Indiana to come out in the quarterfinals with the season Heisman. But that's how it turns around sometimes. But I'm gonna stick with Indiana. I'm going with them Hoosiers.
Listen, I would go for the Hoosiers too. I don't have an issue. See, this is one of them games I don't have an issue of who wins because I
My
don't have
team
to
at
look at
home.
Indiana. My team is completely at home. So,
Well,
but
mine just went home. Okay, you baby boomer sooner.
but what I don't want is to see a rematch of Indiana against Ohio State. So if Indiana and Ohio State play the second next round, then I'm good with it. But I don't want both to win so they can play. I don't want to see that game again. I've seen that game already this year. Indiana proving they can beat them.
Well, one of them
So
got to lose. Then sound like somebody got to lose.
somebody got to lose, and that's why I picked Alabama of Indiana because I don't see Miami beating Ohio State. So
Well, we're getting ready to see. And I will see we will know about before Saturday. So I don't want to hear your math at all about it. So either we're gonna be 3-1 together, or This is how it's gonna be. We only got one game apart.
One game where
So
I
somebody gonna be
will
4-0.
win. Well, I
Somebody,
will win. Oh, I'm not gonna sing again. Okay.
we shall see. We shall see. But we did have some old popcorn games, the bowl games that we had last weekend. We talked about. So I thought it was only respectful to come back and go over the score and cover them, throw them in at the end. But we did have the bad boy Diddy Mowers Pinstripe Bowl.
Johnson Baby Oil Bowl
Oh, I know you was
and
gonna throw it
and Penn State greased up Clemson and
in.
slid right past them 22-10. Congratulations to Penn State, who didn't have a coach all season, who barely won 6 games, beating a Clemson team who was supposed to be in the top 5 at the beginning of the season. Oh, Clemson lost. I'm so sad.
As soon as they lost to Syracuse, it was just downhill all season for them.
So, so congratulations to Penn. The everybody from Penn State get a riding lawnmower, 14 bottles of baby oil, and Biggie's first album, Ready to Die, as gifts for the bowl game. You know what I'm saying? Love it when they call me Big Papa. Oh God.
Oh my God, I wasn't ready for that. I don't even know why that picture there, but we're gonna move on. We ain't got no NBA for you today. The Pop Tart. I need to know what's the new flavor.
That's what I'm disappointed. I did not see what the new flavor was.
Man,
I was so disappointed.
You need to look it up right now.
No.
Georgia Tech.
I know first they probably didn't get a new flavor because the Muslims of BYU probably couldn't eat the sugar. You know what I'm saying? So they couldn't do it. But I did see the very end when 2 of the Pop Tarts got into the big toaster oven and then they became a rip. But I didn't know if they had a new flavor on it. So I need to know what's the new. Is it sprinkled strawberry? Is it chocolate frosting?
All I need to know is you need to look it up. You need to figure this shit out for Saturday. Because I'm gonna look. If I find it, you better know I'm gonna find a picture. So I will be looking for the new Pop Tart flavor that may have came out. But BYU number 47, the quarterback always trusts the double digit. He came on through and beat Georgia Tech 25-21. And I said BYU would win this. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Pop Tarts, they didn't say which one, but listen to this. Pop Tarts rolling out new flavors with recent additions, including Girl Scout cookie combinations. They got a coconut caramel, a thin mint. They got a chocolate, I think it's a chocolate chip cookie dough that came out, I saw at the bowl game. They have a banana bread. What the heck is that? They do have a lemon blueberry crumble and a strawberry milkshake. And I think that strawberry milkshake right there is holding the stick in his hand right there.
I'm surprised they ain't got no pumpkin spice. Boy, they kill that shit from October to December around here. Ooh, pumpkin spice. Man, listen. Well, I don't know. That was hilarious. I'm glad you figured it out. They didn't come out with one. They had multiples. Clearly,
they had multiples. But that banana bread sounds horrible. But you know, to each his own.
I can do that last one you said. I might do that last.
The strawberry milkshake.
I tried. You know what I'm saying? But that's the only one.
I may have to try one too. But you know, we'll see. Congratulations to BYU and the Fighting Mormons of. Yeah.
Yeah. The tax slayer H&R Block Jackson Hewitt / the lady down the street that do your taxes bowl.
Listen, the winners of this game got their taxes done and their hair braided by that same woman because you know she was braiding hair too. So congratulations, Virginia, for a 13-7 victory that nobody watched outside of the state of Virginia and anybody in Missouri if they watched this game. Because poor Gator Bowl, poor people who went all the way down to Jacksonville to watch this game and wasted your time. Congratulations, Virginia. This is a consolation prize for an ACC that you should have won. You should be playing Ohio State right now. You should be playing the first round of the CFP, but you lost to Duke after having such a great season. But congratulations, you got your taxes done. And tell Peaches who braided your hair, good job. You know what I'm saying? Because you know it's Peaches who did the hair.
Right. And look, and look, those taxes came, those tax preparations that came with three socials, three extra
Research.
socials.
Listen, your baby mama, your baby, and that girl that you got pregnant that you didn't know was yours, she got you this time. You got a little money in your pocket.
Exactly.
Congratulations.
So, with three socials. So definitely. But last up, the Kendas, Texas Pete, Lowry's.
Oh, accent. You know what I'm saying?
all of,
Put all the
you
seasoning
know
on
what I'm saying? All
it.
the seasoning bowl game. And guess what? My Houston Cougars came on out and took care of LSU 38-35. And I ain't watched this either.
Listen, look at LSU, Jesus. Y'all can't even get seasoned on your etouffee in Louisiana.
All they gonna say is, well, he ain't coaching yet. We ain't have our coach yet. He ain't coaching. So
For the players gonna have next year. I mean, what is gonna happen? Well, congratulations, Houston. I'm not gonna take a victory that you won at the house, that you don't even have to travel, that you can stay in your same dorm room and go to play for your game. Congratulations to y'all.
and
Y'all got
LSU gonna be on top next year. They're gonna have Michigan's quarterback.
true indeed. They're gonna pay that $1,004.38 to get him. So congratulations. Congratulations to Houston and winning your bowl game. And y'all got all the seasons y'all want for the food that y'all got in Houston. So your baby mamas can season up the food next time for you. Good congratulations.
Do what you gotta do, homie. But yes, that concludes the dumbass CFP bowls of 2025. Can't wait until 2026 to see what we
I
come up with.
can't wait.
I cannot wait. But no, guys, now we're gonna keep it short. I know it is New Year's Eve week. This New Year's Eve.
Evie.
So definitely want to say Happy New Year's to everyone. I think the next time we talk to you guys, it will be 2026, January 2nd, this Saturday. Make sure you have your asses in here. But it will be a new year. So I pray that everyone has a prosperous, safe New Year's holiday. If you're going out, if you're staying at home, if you're going to church, get your feet clean, all that stuff. Do what you got to do, but bring it in safely. And just be glad that we made it. We hopefully we'll all make it to 2026. And thank you guys for tuning in all year with us. This is our first full year at TT Damn.
Listen, it seemed like it's been 20 years, like being married. You know, that first year seems like it's
Right?
been the first 7 years. It's just been a long time. You know,
This is our first full year. Wow, it just hit me.
but at least we're still here and we're getting bigger. And there's a little hint that the merch is coming in 2026. Merch is going to be here. We're starting off with the hats and we're going to move on to other things. So we're going to have it on, I think, a TikTok shop. We can look at it
And
there.
we can sell on and we can sell on here too. All you gotta
And,
do
we,
is
and we're
we're
going to
gonna have
start
to will you have it by Saturday the
mm,
2026 or after that?
it will be after that. I don't think it comes in. The first shipment doesn't come in for a couple of weeks. I think it takes a while to get here, whatever they do. But whatever it is, we're gonna start putting stuff up. So keep an eye on it, start getting some of the merch and doing all that stuff. So make sure, look out for it. Because we big things in 2026.
Yes, 2026. We got merch coming in January. Like we said, we're on TikTok. So if you're on there and you want something from us and you missed the show, take your ass to TikTok shop and go on to our page, our take, and buy that shit. Okay. If you're personal friends of me and TT, I'm sure I'm gonna show TT how to do it. I'll make sure he has it in his shop personally on his personal page. Cause sometimes the homies want to come through and they pick his. I don't care where you buy it from. Buy it.
And,
That's all we know.
and you heard the word buy, right? Just because we friends, don't think you gonna get the. We throwing it out right now. We love you. We'll make sure you get one if you want one, but we ain't giving it to you free.
No waivers, no way. Now we may have some different things and activities that go on that may
Yeah.
constitute a free shirt or two at some point, but definitely, we definitely appreciate everyone and the support that they giving us this year in 2025. Man, let's rock in 2026. Let's blow this shit up. Y'all rock with us. TT.
Yes.
What else you got for the people? You got anything else for them?
Nah, listen, be safe. Have a happy new year. We will see each other in the next year. And enjoy yourself. As Farrah said, if you're gonna go out, enjoy yourself. If you go to church, enjoy yourself, but be safe. And if you got your wife peeking in the door, say hi. Hey, and she peeked in the door right there. So that's it for me.
Definitely. Yeah, that's it. But guys, until next year, we out.
Peace.
Peace.
What's up?
Talk to y'all soon.